In today's breaking story, Trump just got caught in what might be the biggest Social Security scandal in history. That's right, the controversy just keeps coming for Donald Trump. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Trump is an absolute disaster, and more people dislike him. In fact, one of the most recent polls found Donald Trump's approval at only 37%. And that's the number since slipping 3 points after Donald Trump's abysmal approval rating back in mid-July. So it's fair to say Donald Trump is not very well liked. And now even Republicans are learning this the hard way.
During his presidency, Donald Trump repeatedly promised to protect Social Security and Medicare, vowing not to cut benefits. However, in February 2020, his administration released a proposed budget for the 2021 fiscal year. Within that budget was a provision to make permanent a series of temporary payroll tax cuts. This is the crucial point. Social Security is primarily funded through payroll taxes, which are collected from employees and employers. If those taxes are cut, the primary revenue stream for Social Security benefits is directly reduced. The administration argued that the budget would not harm Social Security. Their proposal included a directive for the Treasury Department to reimburse the Social Security Trust Fund from the government's general revenue, effectively replacing the lost payroll tax money with other government funds.
Get off the train. My question actually is, if you're not here to either announce your resignation, why aren't you here to apologize to the farmers of the North State because of your support for the Trump tariffs? Why aren't you here to apologize to North State farmers?
I can do either, thanks. But you want to actually talk about something productive? Would you like to raise that question on tariffs or agriculture in general?
Critics, including numerous advocacy groups like the AARP and bipartisan lawmakers, immediately sounded the alarm. They argued that this maneuver would sever the direct link between payroll taxes and benefits, fundamentally changing the nature of the program. Their primary concern was that by making it reliant on general revenue, which is subject to political whims and annual budget fights, Social Security would become vulnerable to future cuts. They called it a backdoor method to undermine the program's solvency. The situation escalated in August 2020. Citing economic relief during the COVID-19 pandemic, President Trump signed an executive order that allowed employers to temporarily defer the collection of payroll taxes for the remainder of the year. He also stated that if he were reelected, he would seek to make those cuts permanent and terminate the tax altogether. Once again, he promised to protect the trust fund by replacing the revenue, but the same criticisms applied. Opponents labeled it a payroll tax scam and argued it was the first step toward dismantling a cornerstone of the American social safety net.
Yeah, if those people are mad now, I can't even imagine how they would react when they hear about this Social Security scandal. We're gonna get to that in just a minute, but here's one more clip proving that people are done with Republicans.
I grew up on a farm just over the county line, and I grew up down Vegas. I got 5 new points. You can check this on congress.gov. The text of the one big beautiful bill. It cuts Medicare by over $50 billion, including over $30 billion.
It doesn't touch Medicare.
I think you're not going to read the bill.
Sir, I've been involved in the process. I've been on the budget committee. It doesn't touch Medicare.
It also
Are you needing Medicaid?
I'm also needing, well, it cuts Medicaid as well. Largely cuts Medicaid, including over $2 billion for the state of Oklahoma. You have put